Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. So all the people on Twitter, the little Disney shill people, the little marketing people who get on your account and tweet at you and have to correct you the second you drop a video, before they even watch it. The one where I'm like, hey, this could just be like, an early morning, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. But no, they had to insist that I was wrong, which made me think, oh gee, maybe I'm right. Because I'm always right. I think I'm always right. I'm usually right. Except when I try and roll this chair over the shag carpeting. That's never right. It's not shag, but it's like almost. I need one of those things, those little plastic things. That I'm never right about because I never remember to do it. Anyway, we're talking about Star Wars. Disneyland attendance drops despite the launch of Star Wars Galaxies Edge. We're talking about Star Wars, Disneyland, the whole shebang, just Disney in general. Because, it's kind of hilarious. It is kind of hilarious that, we told you so. We told you we don't want the Disney Star Wars. You have to have the OT characters, etc., etc. Now, and this is saying the overall decline in attendance at Disneyland was due to a lower annual pass holder visitation. Maybe they just didn't want to see this crap. Maybe they didn't want to pay $42 for the Ewok drink. I mean, not everybody has vacation dollars all the time. Especially people in California who aren't the Hollywood rich millionaire actor-y types, right? Hell, even some of those people don't have the kind of money to live in California, which is really, really sad. Attendance fell 3% at Disney's domestic theme parks despite the launch of Star Wars Galaxies Edge at Disneyland during the most recent quarter, according to the company's latest earnings report. Walt Disney Company reported an increase in theme park revenue in its fiscal third quarter 2019 result on Tuesday. So an increase in revenue, but attendance is down. What does that tell me? Well, that tells me you're charging probably too much for your crap. That's what that tells me. It also tells me I need to center myself a little better. Your attendance is bad. And your shit's overpriced. Yeah, you're trying to squeeze more money out of fewer people. That's like McDonald's all of a sudden charging, $15 for a Big Mac value meal. Yeah, you're going to make more money because you're going to sell fewer of them. People will just go to Culver's, which tastes better. Disney Parks experiences and products revenue increased 7% to $6.6 billion in the last quarter. Increased spending on food and merchandise, higher hotel occupancy, and a hike in ticket prices at domestic theme parks helped boost revenue. See, that's exactly what I said. Concerns about crowding caused visitors to stay away from Disneyland, CEO Bob Iger said. I think it's just people who don't want to give you that kind of money for Star Wars after Rian Johnson insulted them. Luke went out like a punk. And, just the calling names of fans, they just didn't want to spend that kind of money on Disneyland and Star Wars. Heck, I went through the same thing with Star Trek this last weekend. I just didn't want to spend money on Star Trek stuff, so I bought Babylon 5 stuff. And I got autographs from the people from Land of the Lost because it just didn't roll. It didn't feel right spending money on something that is so combative towards people trying to love it, right? Trying to appreciate it. Trying to get the best that we can because we want the best. We want to geek out over this stuff. There's tremendous concern in the marketplace that there were going to be huge crowding when we opened Galaxy's Edge. Some people stayed away just because they expected it would not be a great guest experience. I think they also stayed away because they knew half of the stuff wasn't there yet. Didn't they have another part of it opening up soon? Yeah, they didn't have all of it. And they also increased the prices and everything else. So they're like, you know what? It's going to be too expensive to do anything there. I'll just stay home. That might have something to do with it too. If you go and one time and then all of a sudden your prices are just hiked higher than last time, people are going to remember, especially annual pass holders, and they're going to be like, no, I don't want to. But no, there's more. Disney discouraged Star Wars fans from visiting its new Galaxy's Edge, and domestic park visits and profits dropped. So this is another version of the same thing. But this is saying that Disney discouraged them from visiting. Disney actively discouraged people from visiting the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge area in Disneyland last quarter, pushing domestic park attendance down 30%. Helped in part by some of our efforts, there was a tremendous concern in the marketplace that there was going to be huge crowding. So this is a different way of wording it, but by saying there's too much crowding, that they're just discouraging people from coming. Disney makes billions of dollars by persuading people to watch its movies and TV shows, play with its toys and games, and visit its theme parks. Yet the entertainment titan did its best to discourage fans from visiting the new Galaxy's Edge area in Disneyland, California last quarter. The owner of Marvel, Pixar, and Lucasfilm managed demand for the first few weeks after the opening the space-themed area at the end of May. Finance Chief Christine McCarthy said on the earnings call, in other words, it took reservations, restricted the days that annual pass holders and workers could visit, raised prices to avoid a swarm of Star Wars fans, overwhelming staff and facilities, and ruining the experience for everyone. So, Market Insider, we like you. You're telling it like it is. You're saying that Disney actually did this to themselves. Like this article. This is a good one. This is a really good one. But, as a result of all of this, and this is why they didn't want any of us actually letting this out. Because, boom, look what happened here. Disney's stock fell. Oh, yes, it did. And it's kind of hilarious. And look who it is right here. Oh, there's our old friend. There's Brie. Thanks for the first class seat upgrade, Brie. I used video money directly from that to upgrade my seat to the comfy seat, which is like, $20 more each way. I know. I'm big time YouTube money here. But Disney stock fell after a disappointing earnings report. Here's what happened. Well, the Walt Disney Company's purchase of 21st Century Fox was meant to help the entertainment giant transform itself for the streaming future. But the newly acquired Fox business... Oh, Lord, this is tiny. We're embiggening, live, on the fly, doing it live. But the newly acquired Fox business have caused some early challenges for the Mouse House. Dark Phoenix, anyone, hello. Disney's earnings fell well short of Wall Street estimates in the third quarter, dropping 28% from a year ago, partly because of the worse-than-expected performance of Fox assets, including the movie studio that produced the recent box office flop, Dark Phoenix. What did we say? Even if it's like just free money in the bank, they still had to kind of negotiate how much they paid for it when they bought them out. Burbank-based Disney also continued to spend big on streaming services such as Disney Plus, which the company believes is key to its ability to compete for years to come. And they're probably right with that. But I am just not excited for this. It's $11.99 is coming in November, something like that. They've announced. Oh, they're saying $12.99 with Hulu and Disney Plus. That's not terrible. I'll probably have to get it it's easy to justify. Damn it, it's easy to justify at $12.99 because that's a bundle. Damn it. So that's how they get you. And then they'll increase it in a year to be like, oh, it's going to be $17.99 now. And all the shows you want are sprinkled on all three. And we're going to be spending just as much as cable. And I said this when we first coined the streaming wars on Midnight's Edge After Dark a year ago. I said they're gonna have 4 or 5 streaming services, so you have to have $100 a month again. Ugh. Disney's earnings fell well short of Wall Street estimates in the third quarter, dropping 28% from a year ago. Stop making remakes and reboots and putting out a bunch of crap we don't want, Disney. Stop trying to make male-oriented properties like Star Wars. And yes, I know women always liked it. Tomboys tended to like Star Wars a little more in the 80s when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm that old. It's a little more male-oriented, It's okay to have more male-oriented stuff and not cater to women. Women will watch it. It's okay. Women are comfortable enough in their femininity to watch Die Hard. And guys are comfortable enough in their masculinity to watch Steel Magnolias. It's all okay. You can make things that are okay for one gender versus the other to watch. People are dumb. Burbank-based Disney also continued. Yeah, and I already read that. Here we go. Disney spending heavily on the streaming services with ESPN Plus, and I don't want that. I don't know sports ball for me. And Disney Plus, the latter of which is expected to launch in November. On a call with an analyst, Disney chief Bob Iger said the company will offer customers of a bundle for $12.99 a month. Yeah. And this just goes on to say how they lost money. And because of, the 170 million loss of Dark Phoenix, which we knew it would lose. Because, seriously, you already had... You don't need another X-Men movie at this point. You really don't. And the fact that, because it dropped, 2 weeks after Game of Thrones? Starring Sophie Turner, right? I can't see how Game of Thrones ending and how well-received, quote-unquote well-received that was, how that helped Dark Phoenix at all. Between that and the marketing as, let's change the name to X-Women and all that crap, we're tired of that crap. We're not going to go see a movie. Especially when there's 20 others that are telling us how much we suck as fans. And that's at the bottom line, that is why Disney lost money, I think, for a lot of that. Why do you think they lost money? Do you think it's a combination of everything? Do you think they're out there trying to shut us up for leaking that they might not be doing so hot at Galaxy's Edge? Because I think they were. I've been reporting quite a bit on that and talking about that here. But tell me what you guys think. I am Mecha42, and I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!